Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. We're back and we're playing more Pokemon Pokopia. Hey, where'd I go? I can't see myself. I gotta fix that, hang on. Hang on a second. The application break on me? The application might have broken on me. We're gonna find out real quick. Come on, you can do it. I promise you can do it. There it is. There we are. Perfect. All right, we're back. We're playing more Pokemon Pokopia. I need to make sure that application launch is one of my on launch applications. But today we are going to go ahead and get a building built up. We're going to try our best to replicate what the Rust Syndicate building is. So we're going to kind of fill this area in a little bit and just kind of get things going from there. What's happening, Cyber? How you doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're I just debuted with this on Irium on Wednesday. And so to keep things nicely branded together, we are keeping things all together. So we need to, first things first, get rid of all this. Then we'll replace it, and then we'll get our raised area. I gotta figure out... Oh, no, not the effects of food I don't care about right now. But the avatar itself, this is Elfington, as it is. He is a storyteller and a keeper of names. And yeah, we're just having fun with it. I like it a lot, and we're gonna do our best to keep it that way. Okay, so we got our field... That's a lot of field grass for that small period of... or small amount of everything. We are also going to cut some grass. Because I don't need to keep this grass. But Cyber, how are you doing? It's been a little while. Sort of looks like your current D&D character? Hell yeah. I mean, when it comes down to it, would you expect anyone named Elfington to be literally anything else? So we will fill. Let's do this first, just because it is the appropriate thing to do. We are going to do some replacement using the field grass. All right. Once we get this filled in, we will start. We'll start by, like, spreading things out, just seeing how the evil building will be going. So you don't need to replace sand, but placing that ordinary dirt is good, and now we can come out and throw this stuff in. But yeah, I may have been inspired by some D&D characters that I may or may not have made many years ago when I came up with all this. So close to finishing the main story. Still need to get all the areas to level 5 so you can get the fridge and stuff. Yeah. You're pulling up your game now? Hell yeah. Co-play. Co-play good. Alright, we need to start gridding this out. I can fill this in instead. But we're just flattening this area out so that we can put a solid foundation down. I've got an image of the... what I'm doing for my evil team hideout is I am modeling it off of the... gotta sort this. I'm modeling it off of the Rust Syndicate building in Pokemon Legends ZA. Yeah, this isn't going to be enough to fill it up either, but I've got plenty more. We can fill in as needed with other stuff that I have collected over my time playing this. That was weird. Like, right? That was just a little weird. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna barely not have enough. I've got 4. You haven't finished ZA, you've been busy with Pokopia? That's fine. I haven't finished ZA either. But I do really like the Rust Syndicate and everything. Very fun group. But thanks for the likes over on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. We are needing to sort. And... So looking at the Rust Syndicate building, I think the stylish rock, because the rock for the wall and the building is all the same. So I think we can just kind of work with that for making what we want. So let's get that up. We'll need to go, or we'll want to go sort things out. And I almost jumped into the water without eating food again. Because, you know, that's the thing I do. But we are taking just a short ad break over on the purple side. That is so we don't have any pre-roll ads when you get back. And we're not getting into anything heavy in the build immediately, so it should be fine. But welcome, welcome. I'm happy to see everybody here. Oh, check this out. What you got, Ghastly? You got an alarm clock, sticks, and leaves. You know, I'm okay. So things that I'm going to need for the outside. I'm going to need sand. I'm going to need dark marble. The cement. Okay, I think we can do to make certain things work. So let's, just for the sake of it, let's go ahead and grab a stack of that. I need to put some stuff away so I have room. Not that one. Up here. Man, I'm almost gonna have to put a third one in already. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. These will be useful for the... Actually, I'm a little curious if they are going to be useful the way that I think they're going to be. I think I can make them useful. But when we need... Let's worry about... We're going to build this kind of a bit at a time. Let's grab our blocks. I think is the cobblestone wall going to work better, or is it going to be the... Which one was it? The stylish stone flooring. Because the Rust Syndicate is kind of a unique shape for everything it's doing. Let me think here on this. So we need to start with a courtyard. And my courtyard can be a little different in size. And obviously, like, there's not bamboo trees. You return from the ads! Welcome back, Cyber. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna get this, though. So we need... I'm thinking... Honestly, I think cobblestone wall is gonna do it. So let's grab what cobblestone wall we have first. That is not enough cobblestone wall. We should probably grab some more cobblestone wall. Let's go for another 410. Sounds great. Stylish stone is your favorite block for path making in your wasteland? Hey, no worries. Look, words are hard. I understand that. I understand that fully. We're going to get in here, though, and we are going to do what we do best. That is correct the thing over here. Hang on. Here we go. Maybe. There we maybe go. Gee, sure do love that you're doing this to me. How dare you? How dare you? No. No, Windows, stop it. There. So let's kind of get over here. We're going to work off of, again, I've got a screenshot of the Rust Syndicate building that we're going to start off with. We're going to put things through here. Have I beaten the story? Yes. Yes, user. I have beaten the story at this point. And I am just working on big builds and just, you know, having some fun. Slow King just jumped out of a 2x1 puddle. Hey. He really sneaking them places. I don't like the way that sounded. Please disregard. We need to throw down some field grass over here just so we have this filled in. Okay. And then for our courtyard, I want to start it back a little ways. So let's... Here's the thing. So let's do it like this. Is it dead like Animal Crossing? I'm not sure what you mean, Rika. No, the game's still going pretty hard right now. There's still a lot of people who are playing it. I know some people moved on to Tamagotchi life. That's not a personally me kind of game though, so we're doing this a little weird. So we're gonna, it's 2 across. I'm doing this for a very specific reason. How dare you? Kim, if you just keep on doing story, you will find this transformation. We're just gonna kind of do this just so we can kind of see about where we want this wall. I think this will be far enough for the wall. Hello, Heather. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, just to avoid any spoilers on anything, I don't say specifics on how I get anything in the game. But I can tell you, if you just keep on doing your quests, it's probably the very last quest that you will do, like the last major quest, and you'll get access to this. It'll be very obvious when it's there. 2. We're just gonna try and count this out in a nice, even way. Oh, beautiful. I was hoping I did that properly. So the way Legends EA did it, it kind of made this into almost a castle sort of situation. Like, what? Yeah. And then what we can do is we just have this over here and this over here. And then the way I'm planning on getting this, there's a certain aesthetic that goes to this wall here. No, we're not undoing the transformation yet. We still need more of this cobblestone. Got Sparkling Skylands to level 5 after like 2 hours? Hell yeah. I found that one was probably one of the easier ones to get up to that level. So now, our next piece here. Did I not pick any up? I may not have picked any up. That's fine. So we're going to have roofing up here with the iron fence up here. I think will fit well for what we're trying to get accomplished. We'll need steps up to this point. Kayla, hello! We are building the Rust Syndicate building with a Team Rocket twist, just because that's going to be easier. But that is what we're building tonight. Let's see here. Then we're going to just lay what is just the foundation for the building here. Oh no, I did it wrong. Hold please. I made an oopsie. I made an expensive food oopsie. You haven't played today, needed a break? Hey, that's alright. Making one step from a dirt hut. Cobblestone shack. Oh, just you wait, my friend. Just you wait, the scribbled. I've got a plan. Covered Goblin, how you doing? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Alright, so we need to... Let's get this... kind of going off this way. We need to make this as pseudo-large as we can. I think, yeah, that'll be fine. If we need to make it further back, we can do that. But again, this is just the foundation of what we're doing. Almost there. No you can't. As you can see, that's still very ditto. That's still very, very ditto. You watched your live for my live for 100 minutes. Awesome. That's great. We love that. And Static, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Force. We're so happy you're here. Hang on, I think I can do this. Let's do this so I don't have to... I'm looking back and forth a lot. And I don't think I need to. There we go, because I know I missed some last night, and I feel really bad about that. There we go. But yeah, you just transform into it. That's one of those things you can just do in the game. Okay, so that is going to be our... This is going to be our foundation for it. We're going to do marble with, like, kind of sandy things. We're going to make just some, like, simple gardens over here. We need 2 statue-esque things in here. Yep, ditto use transform. That's right. I feel like that's off because you watch maybe 100 minutes per stream. You know, pretty close to that. Pretty close. I do go for over 2 hours at a time, so... That doesn't make... What the hell? I don't remember putting you up there. I probably did. I'm not gonna argue with the fact that that did in fact happen. Just argue with the fact that that is what it showed. Alright, now we need to... So the Rust Syndicate building is... large. And I knew I'd run out of cobblestone wall. How did I know that would happen? That's fine. We'll pick up more cobblestone wall. We'll also grab... Let's see here. We can at least use this for a good indication. If we'll just lay this out and do a replace on it. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. We only need 20 of the marble there. How do you get that power? You've gotten everything till that point. Let's see here. Oh, Rosie, if you just keep on doing every single quest that is, if you go to your requests here, I guarantee you have a request here. And if you don't have a request here, then you're not through the first area. Because that is where you'll get the request that will eventually turn to this, but you won't get it until you actually finish the game. You want to get your Pokopia main story completed before Thursday, because that's when Tomodachi Life Living the Dream comes out. The Pokemon are a little needy, you're right. I hope you enjoy Tomodachi Life. As I said, that one's probably not going to be in my wheelhouse. Because I still have a lot I want to do here in Pokopia. But I know a lot of people are super excited for it. You've been through all the areas, but you can't wait. It looks so much easier. It is so much easier to build with that. It is so much easier. Why are you... What's wrong with you? Right? No one lives in this home. Yes, there's a Dragonite form, too. Again, just that one you can't miss. That one's part of the story. It's like Minecraft mixed with Animal Crossing with cute Pokemon. I always say that if people want to know kind of what this game's all about, on the Switch store, as well as I think in other places, you can get a demo for Dragon Quest Builders 2, which is the same people who made this game. And it'll give you a very good... excuse me, I had to burp there. It'll give you a very good idea whether or not you will like this game. We're building 900 cobblestone wall, because we're probably going to use it. Or you can just be flying around. It doesn't fly, unfortunately. It just glides slowly to the ground. But you can cover some distance with it. You can really cover some distance with it. And Heather, thank you for the lightning bolts as well. Again, trying to get everything in on this, because brain not seeing everything properly. We're fine. We're fine. It does use a lot of PP for that one, yes. So I am constantly stuffing my face with food to the point where I should probably just start making more food to just eat and be full. Like, just make a bunch of simple salads or something. But what am I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? I was gonna make... We need the dark marble. And while this is inspired by the Rust Syndicate building, it's not going to be exactly the same as the Rust Syndicate building. I do just want to preface everything with that. It's iron wall. Am I blind? I mean, don't answer that question. I am partially... I am colorblind, is what I am. There it is. There's our dark marble flooring. But now I'm starting to think iron tiling may just be better. So let's do it with iron tiling. That'll be fun. That'll be good. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. We want... These. I need these. Ah, my inventory is full. Let's put away some stuff. The real challenge of this game is inventory management. There's so many things I have in my inventory that I just don't need to have in my inventory. We can throw in, because we got space. Yeah, we're on this one, but we're like not done with one. So let's throw our rugs in here, because we're not going to use those right now. Poster goes on the wall, so that comes in here. Of course, I have the wing fossil left wing. I'm still looking for the tail. We'll find the tail eventually. We're over 1,000 likes on TikTok. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Okay, we don't need these. Those can go. I will need... I'm just going to grab all of those and grab 2 of these, because those are going to be needed. I need 2 of those. Let's go 4 of them so I can kind of cut it off properly. And then I think I've got some leftover iron. Oh yeah, plenty of the metal fencing. Yeah. All they had to do was give us universal storage. I know. But then that would take away all the fun I did making that storage myself. It's so nice. So useful. Oh. Real quick, just because I'm doing it, I'm gonna make you guys do it too. Hey, grab a water, take a drink. Maybe check your posture. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Because as I always say, you are the most important part of things happening here. I'm just some guy on the internet. You guys need to make sure you're taking care of yourselves, because I would be sad if anything happened to any of you. I've lost friends, I've lost viewers to some very bad things. So I always want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because there are signs that I missed, and I don't want that kind of thing to happen to anyone else. So again, just make sure you're taking care of yourself. That's all. What was I doing? I was doing something over here. Give me a second. My brain stopped working here. That's a normal thing on a Sunday, don't worry. That's just the way things go. Alright, off we go. It's easiest to get to where we're going from just here. Oh, you can already see the building from over here. I like it a lot. Made a new save under your daughter's account. It's fun starting over while still keeping your save. That is something that's very nice. We want to do that with our daughter, but she's still a bit young for it all. It's fine. A dragon bite? Why, it can. But yes, it is a dragon knight. B and Ditto. Ditto use transform. It wasn't, as you can see by the little droopy nipple there, wasn't exactly successful, but it wasn't unsuccessful. And to grab a raspberry tea, but your dog's face was... Aw. Yeah, I do love me some Dragonite. I do love me some Dragonite. Okay, let's get this portion taken care of here real quick. So we are going to want to... Let's see how this looks. We want to have it like that, or no, I don't like it like that there. So we're gonna just do it with the two that are on the corners here. But how you doing, Pancake? Good to see ya. Glad you're here. And part 2 is these guys. Keep going, because it's a dark roofing style. It's very much like the Japanese gate style, because that's kind of what they're going with the whole Rust Syndicate. So that's what I'm going with here. Hello, Andy. How are you doing? I've got it so I can see things better between chats. I just sometimes miss some follows and things over on the TikTok side, which again feel very bad about, but could be worse. In fact, Ciara, because I was talking about that, I did see your follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Forest. We're so happy you're here. So we get that going, then we just have 4 more of these to put out. And now looking at it, we've got that sort of Japanese wall here. Andy, today we are building the Rust Syndicate building with a Team Rocket twist, in that there are no things I can do for Rust Syndicate correctly in the game to make it look in a way that I think would look good. So we're instead just turning it into the Rust Syndicate, turning the Rust Syndicate building into a Team Rocket takeover. I think we'll go up 2. I think that'll work out well. But for those of you new in here, I am Elfington. I am a storyteller and a keeper of names. This look is new for me, and that is simply because I am working with a new company and do some streamy things other places. Wait, did I do that right? Yes, that is the correct distance of things. Oh, but do I want to go up a little bit taller? Do I? Wait, do they do steps up to it, or is it straight in? They do steps up to it. Okay. So what we will do, we can work with this. We can work with this very easily. So that means we're gonna go 3 up instead. Well, actually, it kind of goes at an angle, so let's start building it up a little bit more, then we can go in. We're wasting so much food here. We're wasting so much food. And you know what? That's okay. Alright, but yeah, so we're gonna get, essentially we're building 3 rooms with this. It is going to be the, well, we're building 4 things. Let's be as rational as we can with this. And of course I did that wrong. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're making million salads right now. It's definitely helpful to bring the chef so you can get 2 times. Yeah. Eating raw potatoes pains you. I mean, you're just a Pokemon. It's fine. Pokemon don't need the food in the proper way. Then it looks like it is all across, so we'll be stairs all the way up, but only going in here, which is a little weird, but fine. So our windows for this building are kind of weird. It is just here with our doors, and then I will have windows over here, which I thought about doing a little bit differently, but actually, you know what? Let's just go 3 across and do cobblestone right there. And making sure everything is as symmetrical as possible so I don't ruin my brain. We'll be fine. Okay, so now more cobblestone. So much more cobblestone. Okay, now we can go up to the twosies. And that's going to get us kind of what we're going for here. Then we're going to cut in again on the back and the sides. And that should be looking more like the Rust Syndicate building. And again, like, I looked at it and I'm like, cobblestone just kind of works best. Because it is kind of built like an old Japanese castle. And this does make sense for it. Oh, I messed that up. That's fine. And then this is just purely over here. Because we're going to cut in at the same rate as the others here. But It's going to be... We're going to make it just a little bit different. Oh, my goodness. This building is going to be a bit smaller than I would like it to be, but again, that should turn out okay. We're going to make this more vertical than it would actually be. We'll just kind of go up from here. And then we'll cut the rest in just the way that it should look better. Maybe? But again, something we do Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays over here for the gaming content is we do try to do it essentially comes down to being a 2-ish hour build. It's usually a little bit longer than that I actually work on it. And sometimes I get distracted, so sometimes it's a little bit less. But we try and get ourselves just a fun big build in, do as much work as we can, and then tell ourselves that we're going to come back to it later, and probably not. And then the top of the building... Let's go ahead and do this. The top of the building is going to turn out to be... I need to eat food again. That's fine. I will go make just a ton of salads. So the plan is we'll get... we'll get some... just some soil up here. The other thing that's going to need to be up here is more of... I should actually eat real quick. You know what? There we go. My rock smash power wore off, so we might as well do that. I don't think I have enough of these to go all the way around, but we'll find out. I might, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It says 47. We're gonna be close. I realized I didn't have to turn for any of these. It just is what it is. But yeah, so we get ourselves essentially a wall spike there, going all the way around. We'll fill it with sand. Down here, we're going to fill these with sand and put some just plants around. Where do you magnemite? So you magnemite by completing all of the requests. You probably have the request if you've been playing the game past the first area. You probably have the request listed in here, and you just don't know it yet. But if you just keep on playing the game, you finish your requests, and you will definitely find yourself a magnemite who will help you turn into magnemite. Also, One Piece for life. Hell yeah. I was sad there wasn't a chapter this week, but, you know, after last week, that's cool. We'll figure it out. Again, no spoilers. No spoilers for any fandom, please, is what I would suggest. All right, so we need now sand, and we need let's see here. We can put. I think we're done with it. Well, I have a good image of the. Actually, we can do something a little bit different. So we'll be done with the cobblestone. Oh, good, because we were almost done with the cobblestone. Do I have... I got some iron plating, not enough for what I want to do. They have these kind of... in the lobby, they have just like some wall lighting. I think I'm going to go ahead and try doing maybe some neon flooring with some dark interior walls. And just see how that looks as we kind of go along here. But let's focus on the things we're working on right now. The first thing is we need sand. We'll grab a couple stacks of sand, and look, it doesn't matter what kind of soil we got. We'll use the striped soil on the top. It looks like it's nicely taken care of. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bunch of... Man, I need more pointy tree seeds. I need so many more pointy trees. We can do that. How much Pokemetal do I have? That's not the... There we go. We've got 118 of the regular Pokemetal there. Dream Island for the pointy trees? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna look for some more seeds, and I think the seeds we'll put on the top. Well, no, we're probably just gonna get nothing but seeds, so we'll do what we do. Hey, I also need to make some food. So why don't we go ahead and make our... let's see here. It would be the soup? It's the bread. Wait, is it the bread? Anyway, I got a bunch of wheat. Let's just go and make, like, I don't know. Let's make 20 of these things. Make the most regular, simple bread that we can. Always by mashing A, just in case that actually does a thing. Make food. Complete! And I want to say it's the rocky ridges that'll have the pointy trees. So if I go to the Clefairy Island, and if I'm wrong on that, please correct me before I go in. Please, please, please correct me if I'm wrong, as I like to be. Me and being wrong, two very iconic things. Throw this back over, though. Over 2,600 likes now? Hell yeah, guys. You rock. You really do. Yeah, Rocky Ridges has the pine trees. That's what I thought. So we can go to Clefairy. And cut down a whole bunch of trees to get some seeds. Oh, also, fun thing I did when we went out with my daughter today to go see the kitties at the bookstore. I picked up a new mythology book on Egyptian mythology. Holy cow, that was a lot weirder than I thought it was going to be. In a good way. In a good way. There we go. I want you to let me just let me... First, we'll grab that. That's fine. Just let me pick it up. Let me pick it up. Power up our cut, because we're gonna need it. Not that we need to power up cut, but it's just so much easier to have that powered up. And we get our pointy tree seeds. Yeah. But, like, I didn't... Like, I knew, like, of mythological, like, deities of ancient Egypt. I didn't know, like, before there was the world, there was Noon, the giant ocean. That was kind of cool. But I'm planning on picking up more of those kinds of books as well to help me with my own writing. Get good ideas. That's not the kind of tree I need. That's okay, I'll pick up them berries. I also come up here and, I'll pick you up. Pardon me. Things I have learned just now. Thank you, Ashlyn. You rock. Wait, I think I knew that. Nope, it's the seed. Unless there's a different way for Magnemite to pick them all up. It did it the exact same way as my cut. Hold Z's. Hold Z what? Hold ZL? Hold ZR? I'm willing to figure that out. I used to be obsessed with Egyptian mythology before learning more about Greek and Norse mythology. Hey, look up the Celtic mythology. Y. Okay, let's try Y. Oh, hold to retrieve. That's X. What am I doing? Hold X to retrieve. There we go. And now we know. Thank you, guys. That is very, very useful. Yay! I don't need this many of the trees, but it's also going to be nice just to have spare trees in my storage. Yeah, game changer right here. Absolutely. Screw you, Stardust. I don't need you. You can do it with anything, too, like boulders and... Oh, my goodness, you can do that with boulders? Made my day. You made my day. There are times I'm like, I would really like to have a boulder over here. Alright, I think that'll do us for now on those ones. Like, that's... 17 trees. That's more than enough for what we're gonna need. A signpost and some rare Pokemetal, or regular Pokemetal ingots. Not the rare. The rare's something different. You know what? I'm gonna... Give me that. And... give me that. Here we got a bunch of paper party cups. But see, we're all still learning about the game, right? That's the things we like to see. We like to know that we're still learning. If you stop learning, then what's the point? If you know everything, that's boring. I play the game and I've caught, like, a lot of things on my own. But, like, hey, that's some new stuff I didn't know. And I think that's great. Wow. I guess these are very close to one another this time. I don't need the limestone right now, so we're just going to kind of go down in here and just grab what we can. For items. A deep hole. What do we got? Alola May issue has been added to your human records. Alola! How many of Alola's tourist attractions do you think you can name? In our next issue, we'll provide a comprehensive introduction to Alola, including not only the most popular hotspots, but also some hidden gems. And... oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like that. But no, I'm gonna continue to be Nurse Ditto. For now, at least. I might swap it up later. Because I do like that a lot. Yep, you can get outfits from the Dream Islands. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. No. Construction supply. Oh, I haven't had construction supplies yet. That's neat. You miss Alola. Pokemon Sun was your first ever Pokemon game as a kid. Nice. I wish I could say I was a kid then. Hell, I was barely a kid for Pokemon Red and Blue. New pedestal for the toilet. Oh, I like that. I might come back for... You know what, let's just... I don't need to pick up the crystal formations themselves yet. So we'll just kind of break those for now. Just a little bit of ice, a little bit of crystal. Then we can go. I've got so many of those pedestals, though, I just don't pick them up anymore. We could have used them at some point. You never know. But for now, I'm just like, eh. Just, eh. Alright, back to the island. Put out a bunch of our sand. We'll put out our trees. And then we will get to work on the inside once we get all that done. Oh, I also need to do... You know, I probably should have picked up that pedestal. That's fine. We're gonna pop into our... We're gonna pop in and see if I've got a couple of the, of little Pokemon statues that you see outside of gyms. If I don't, I can go... I have exactly 2 of the mysterious statues. I can't carry them. I'm carrying too much crap. Let's put our wood away. A bit of lumber. No paper. Our leaves, our vines. Our fluff. And our twine. And over here, we've got... these guys. So much clay. So much squishable clay. Big fan of that. Oh! We did successfully get black paint out of one of our attempts last night. So we can paint things black if we need to. You know, if it, like, works properly. Yeah, but when we got the cyan paint, we got black paint. Oh, wait, no, it was when I got the yellow paint I got the black paint. Which is very cool. We need a couple of the pedestals, which I think are here. Oh, yep, there they were. The mysterious pedestals, I think, will work well in that area. So let's go ahead and set the top and the top of the building and the, what do we call it? The courtyard. You store water bottles and extra veggies, berries in the fridge at home. Didn't realize it was storage. It is storage, and that's also... we got ourselves a building over here. It's definitely a building. Oh boy. I just realized I also need more of the metal fence. I do need more of the metal fence. So we gotta go along the outside here. That's fine for right now, though. Okay, so let's, again, sort one more time. I didn't pick up the freaking statues. It's like, I need to empty my storage. Oh, I got these statues, right? And no, we need the striped soil. There we go. Okay, then what we do here is we grab our many, many trees. It's very crowded on top of the building, so we're going to keep it that way here, too. Just because we can. And I think 3 rows is right for what it was, so we'll keep it at 3 rows there, too. Yeah, the way they kind of do this, this whole courtyard, it's kind of like a big old Zen garden. I know it's not exactly that, and having it exactly that is going to be kind of impossible for what we're working with, but that should be good there. And then if we look at the image we've got for it, it is... So they've got some... What we might do is just... They've got a line of trees over here. Got kind of a little garden area over here. We can throw some trees, and then we'll throw a tree over here. Because we can. I mean, if we can. We got 5 trees left. So let's just do 3 trees over here. Because this can't be as crowded. Or shouldn't be as crowded. We can throw a tree over here. And then we'll go ahead and throw a tree over here. We can... There we go. So it's, it's there. That's what we'll... Oh, I had 2 in my inventory already. We'll get our... Is that too close? No. No, that's not too close. We'll be fine. And I think we'll just do stairs up to this landing here so we can get inside. But we do need a bunch of stairs. Looks like over on the Twitch side, we're going to go ahead and do a quick ad break, just to prevent any pre-rolls from going through. So people who happen to jump in just come right into the action. The quote-unquote action. Let's be honest, this is Pokemon Pokopia. Action is not its key strength. Alright, we fully recovered our PP. Again, that is... My pride and joy is my Ferris wheel. I think that came out better than any build I've done so far. It was a very simple idea. It is smaller than I wanted it to be, but it is, I think, an accurate Ferris wheel. Like, there are things I would change about it, because there's things I'd change about every single one of my builds. Every one of my builds has something I'd be like, no, that needs to be different. But overall, that is the one I am the most proud of so far. And thank you, Covered Goblin. Okay, first things first. We need to grab our guys. We need to grab our stairs, which I think for what we're gonna do outside, it's gonna be those. And I think stylish steps for the inside, so we want to make some more stylish steps. Let's make 30 just to be safe, because I'll still use them somewhere else. But stylish steps there. What does the inside of the Rust Syndicate? Where is that screenshot? Nope, I want to see where all the guys are. And you're not doing that well for me. Because if we need to, I can just... Yeah, I might just have to... do some basic things. I just wanted to see what the floor was like, dang it. That's right. I think we can go with a, let's go ahead. We'll do a red carpet sort of deal. Because this is, again, doesn't have to be exact. This is my take on it based on what I've seen. So let's do, I don't know, 50 of the red extravagant carpet. Let's do some light marble, which is this one. Wait, no, the dark marble. Dark marble. We'll kind of baseboard it with the neon flooring. So happy I have so much of this stuff. And then we can maybe some cyber. No, not the cyber flooring. We can do. We want to stand out a little bit, but not a lot. So maybe we go with, since we have the dark marble flooring, let's maybe do some light marble for the. Because it's still darker than just marble. So we can do that for some columns. For the inside of the Arrest Syndicate. No, don't do that to me. Don't you do that to me. No. No! No! Come on! Catch up! Okay, we're at 4,100 likes. Nice job, guys. Appreciate you. That's a pretty good look at what we've got here. And I would call that, we can do probably more of the iron tiling, honestly, for the inside there. So we can, let's just do another 90 of the iron tiling. And then we can go with the, I think the crisscross wooden flooring. So let's just do another 90 of that. And we're going to want to do a... You know what? I think that'll be good for us to at least start off with. And we'll keep on going from there. Oh, did you finish what I asked you for? My yellow paint, thank you. Probably just go put that away again, but I don't care enough. Please ignore what was over there. He's out of his home, and I don't understand why. Yeah, this is just a very weird-looking castle at the moment. We are going to want our stairs first. Let's get those placed while we're out here. So now we got stairs going to the inside here. We put out our... Huh, we could do just an Eevee doll up there. No, we won't. The mysterious statues. And then we are going to want to throw our baseboard around. Again, this is a little weird for what it is, but, like, sue me, I don't care. Okay, I want to, again, equidistant kind of deal here. 1 in 4, 1 in 4. Did I miscount? I might have miscounted. That's fine. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. I didn't even need to count that. I knew that was right, just purely based on what we had seen from coming directly in from the door. We're going to want... So what we're going to have here is it's going to be a... Oh my goodness, I just realized that might not work the way I thought it should. I need to have... Well, we can kind of set it up so it's recessed a little bit. We're going to have, going all the way up, an elevator. Oh, wait, I messed this up a little bit. Hold, please. It'll be easier for me to do it this way. This is kind of weird. Jahira, that is the idea. Of course, it's not going to be anywhere close to actually looking like that. But the idea is to do the Rust Syndicate, yes. Okay, now we will go down... Well, we don't even have to go down. We can just... But yes, our idea is to make the Rust Syndicate building as best we can. Looks pretty good so far. Well, thank you. It's just like a bunch of the stuff you can't do just based on limitations of the game, but like I did a good tour of the building earlier today again just to get it back in my brain. We're going to it's obviously much smaller because my initial estimates were not good and I'm not redoing it because that takes way too much time. What we get here? We'll get here. We're good. And then... You know what? It's going to be so much easier if I just do it this way. I know it doesn't pick it up the same, but it does at least get us going here. But they have this kind of interesting sitting area down here, which obviously I can't... I can push it back one more. I can push it back one more. To make it look at least correct-ish. I think the outside is what sells it, though. Just like the outside looks kind of right. Obviously, I can't get it going in exactly the same way, but like pretty good. We've got the walls around the outside. I think look pretty good though. They've got the two statues on the outside. Those are the best I can do. Place these just while we're here. I don't think we're going to need all the way back there, but if we got it, we might as well use it. We want to replace the dark marble flooring for over here. It's very dark inside the building. You know, because they're edgelords. Good enough. Makes it easier. Next, our stylish... Wait, can I paint this? I can paint the stylish steps. Let's throw out the rest of the quote-unquote baseboard here. I know I didn't have to do all that back there, but that's fine. That doesn't bother me. We can just, like, throw a couple of benches down there to have that quote-unquote seating area. And then we'll put up some counter space over here just for the receptionist of the building. Yeah, we want to get those stylish steps painted. We want to do the light marble just for a couple of... Here, let's... we do 1, 2, 3. Just a couple of pillars on the sides just to kind of make it look right-ish. That's the wrong place for it. There we go. So we got the light marble flooring there, kind of making a nice little pillar. I think that's doing good so far, at least. It's been a little bit, so I'm going to suggest people go ahead, grab yourself a beverage if you do have one. Take a drink. Hopefully it is of a water variety. Make sure you're checking out your posture. Make sure you're sitting, laying down good in a good way. Make sure you're taking care of yourself because you, of course, are the most important part of this whole thing. And I'd hate for something to happen to you. You might end up pushing... Well, could push that back a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Just because those will be visible on that side, go ahead and replace those. Let's head over to Bleak Beach real quick, or as quickly as we can. And we're going to try and... Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't grab my paint. Oh! Yep. What the hell was that noise coming out of me? That was weird. We're fine. So we're going to come to Bleak Beach. We're going to go right back to Pallet Town. Then we're going to come back to Bleak Beach. And what's worse is we're going to have to do more travel. Oh no, about the same travel, I guess. You know what? No. No, we're not doing it that way. You're coming with me. You're coming with me this time. That noise is what painting feels like anyway. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Cupboard Goblin. I hate painting things. I like painting, like, on a canvas. Do not like painting walls. Or, you know, what have you. But we're here. We're just going to take the guy with us. I am going to need my brain to catch up so I can find the honey. There it is. Alright, you're following me. And we are heading back. This way. It'll be a little bit slower. Because I'm going to have to... Actually, do I have to walk him back? I'm going to walk him back just to make it easier. Because we're going to spawn on a different island than we're actually going to be doing things at. That'll give us a good chance for any of those who are new to see some of the big builds we have done so far. I won't go into too much detail because we usually do that towards the end of the stream. But here we go. First, we got ourselves the mansion I built on stream. I like that a lot. We did build Eevee Acres here. We've got a house for every Eevee. We've got our volcano layer back there for the altar of fire. A hot spring over here, a nice onsen. That is yesterday's build, our greenhouse. That could have been better, but it is, again, it's complete at least. And all of the flowers and bushes are blooming in there now, which is better than it was. We, of course, have our orchard with our giant tree house, as well as the bush house back there for Venusaur. We have our museum build up over here. It's terrible. I want to change everything about it, but it's there. We have our cafe. We have our small open-air shop. This will be a tourist section. We got a graveyard back here. Sorry, Pikachu, I don't care about you right now. This is... Musa, this is my pallet town. This is my storage house. I'm going to pick up, because I think black paint. If it will let me do it in a good way, black paint, I think, will work well for these steps. I just have to really hope we do this... Actually, I'm a little curious. Do we just instead do this? So that gives it a nice eye like that. Here, let's... Real quick, it is... I'm gonna do 36. Let's do 20. Press no again. That's fine. There we go. Alright, now we can move on. And then, of course, over here, we've got ourselves our beach and boardwalk area, including a giant Ferris wheel. Actually, that's not a giant Ferris wheel. That's just a Ferris wheel. Actually, you know what? I don't need you no more. We painted the thing I wanted you to paint. Get out of here. So you can get in my way. We got a boardwalk. We got a nice beach. Which I'm going to just come over here real quick just to make sure we don't have another Tatsugiri. Nope. Little fishing hut over there. We got the power plant. We have a nice little music bar up there. And, of course, here's where we're doing our Team Rocket takeover of the Rust Syndicate building. Now we can use these guys. Get a nice wooden step looking with that. I think that looks better than it would have been if I just did all black steps. But in the end, it's my aesthetic too, damn it. I just realized the elevator needs to be 3 wide. Not a big fan of that, but what we'll do is we'll might end up pushing back just part of the wall and then filling out from the back. Let's go ahead here. Let's get up to where our ceiling will approximately be. I want to put it about right here-ish. And I'm thinking, for our purposes, just kind of throw it right here. It's okay. Of course, we're running out of the marble flooring. Why wouldn't we? So I'm thinking, since we're going to have to do it, well, of course I'm out of PP as well. More bread! Okay, so we want now... Yeah, because it's going to have to be 3. Then I just kind of push it back and do the thing over here. That'll be fine. So something we're going to go ahead and do just for the sake of power in this area. We're going to throw down our generators. And we're going to throw down then our actual power bricks here. And then on top, we're going to go ahead and do our other flooring. Ooh, actually, let's pick you up. We'll have these actually in the center. I think that'll work out better. Yeah, sure. We'll do 4 of them. We can do 4. That doesn't hurt us. And we have enough wireless transmitters to pick all 4 of them up, so that's good. But I want to put down some just... do I still have them on me? I don't know if I... Yeah, I didn't put them away yesterday, so we can... throw up just some of these nice little can lights over here. Should be good. I think I'm getting sick. I've been out and saw way too many people over the last 2 days. My throat is getting super scratchy. So I am down almost an entire bottle of water at this point since the start of stream. Ah, we're at 5,800 likes. Awesome. Again, really appreciate you guys. If we do this, we're going to want to... So we're going to have to sneak this back a little bit. We're going to sneak it back slightly. And since this is just an homage to it, I don't mind sneaking it back like this. Should pick up some more cobblestone wall, though. So what we can do is we'll just make a whole bunch of cobblestone wall and just put this entire thing as a backing. And we'll have our elevator go all the way up here. But we're going to want... Or is it the iron tiling is going to be our big... kind of our big boy here. We're just going to have it kind of going back a little ways. I think we're going to have to say no to the... But that's kind of the coolest part of the office. Dang it, so it's going to... This elevator takes up way too much space in this game, by the way. Not a big fan that it takes up so much space. So, we can do this at least. Okay, so we'll be able to get the elevator up this way. Ugh, we're actually going to have to push it back a little bit further. Which might work out well for me, actually, now I'm thinking about it. No, so we'll build up here and we'll go all the way up. Okay, so let's go get our hands on some more cobblestone wall. We'll kind of go from there. This is also another quick shout out as I'm doing my traveling here. If there are any ever any builds you would like to see done, I do have a wheel of builds that I work off of. This building idea came off of the wheel. It was a viewer request. So if you have something you want to see me build, by all means, let me know. And just throw it in the chat. You can DM me pretty much wherever you can find me. I am Elfington everywhere that I possibly can be. I mean, there are a few places. I don't know. I might get an OF going. That'd be a little weird. OF is only feet, maybe. Let's see here. We've got. We can put away the paint we took out. I still have a lot of cobblestone wall on me. Did I put more cobblestone wall away as well? I did. Oh, we got so much cobblestone wall. We don't need to worry about that. Also, how many window? 49 window. That should do it, maybe? Wait, no. I want to swap that up. I want to do this window instead. Just have big giant panes in the old boss's office, so to speak. Let's grab, because we're gonna want luxury stuff, I think, up there. Is what we're gonna do. We also need more light marble flooring. So let's go make some more light marble flooring. We'll make another, what, 90 of it. I got so much limestone, it doesn't matter. Got 90 of that. We're going to come in here. We're just going to take some of our counter. I want to say that's more than enough counter. We won't use more counter than that. Let's go. We're going to... Oh. Let's actually do the thing that we're doing this all for. Let's get our ladder and our elevator going. So we want 2 elevators, which will use some of the tink gears. That's not a huge deal. And then we need... or do I still have them on me? It wouldn't surprise me if I still had them on me. I'll put that away, though, because we don't need that. Okay, we got some ladder. Perfect. All right, now we can go. Now we can go. I appreciate you, Musa. And also, sorry I missed that, because my, of course, my chat is not updating properly on one of the sides. So I need to make sure that I have both of those in better to see places. That's what I get for trusting that something's going to show up properly. That's on me, though. So again, guys, thank you for joining me. I do appreciate you. So again, it's a little bit of a smaller big build, but it is still a nice build. Like, I'm pretty okay with what we're seeing here so far. Okay, first things first. We need to build up this part of the wall. So let's magnetize it. Then yeah, we're just gonna sort of patch the back wall here, because in the end, what does it really matter? There we go. It's a little patch. Can't even tell. Alright, we need to put up ladder. I think that's... Well, we probably need to go one more up. No? There you go. There you go. One thing, I'm not necessarily a fan of the elevators as they exist in this game. Okay, but that gets us what we're looking for there. Now, to do anything else, I actually do have to transform. Isabella, thanks for liking the live. I appreciate you. Ooh. Okay. This is something I can fix, and I will fix real quickly, because I have to get up there anyway to do this, but I want to hide this portion right here, which we can do just with a... one of these. Then we need to... Not that. Go. And there we go. And now we are perfectly hiding the in-between there. Like, we can't get up to that, but... Oh, really? That... that touched it, huh? Alright, so... other thing we need to do is our counter over here. Let's just sort it so it's easier to find. Because they have the counter over here where you can reset things. Jahira, thank you so much for the, I'm assuming a party popper. And Isabella, thank you for the rose. And sharing the live as well. Again, I need to get things rearranged so those are popping up for me again. This is unacceptable from my multi-stream chat. But that's okay. As long as we can see it and we can find it, that is kind of the important thing here. But thank you both so much. I appreciate that. Like, a lot. Man. I hate the elevators. I wish there was a way, like, I wish I could hide that behind things better. But I know I can't. Because that's just the way that it kind of is in this. And that's gonna have to be something I'm just gonna have to say, you know, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. We don't need to deal with it. I want to throw in, let's go ahead and get our yeah, eat more food, yes. Too bad, I'm doing tomatoes this time. Perfect. But now when we get in it, and we go upstairs, it should be, and we don't see anything, and now we are at our level. Oh, that's, you know, not the worst thing. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Actually, it is kind of the worst thing. I'm gonna think about that. Let's magnetize these, because it's gonna be way easier to put these windows out. Almost done with this part. And we're kind of cruising along here, too. So we'll be able to do a lot more when it comes to decorations. So I need 2 Team Rocket signs. I will go ahead and tear these down, at least to that point. Because I'm gonna have just a desk here. It's gonna have to be just a desk. We'll have maybe like a ditto, but we're gonna want to put. I'm gonna want to put the Persian habitat up there because I haven't placed it anywhere just yet, and I feel like that could be a fun thing to put out somewhere. And I also need to redo the ceiling in there because the ceiling right now is it is dirt, but that might not actually be a problem. We'll see. If only I could have made that room bigger on the inside. When I do this, it wastes so much PP, and it's just as fast as running, and if I were to Dragonite, it would have taken the same amount of PP, but I would have been there already. I mean, I guess I could also just go, what's his butt? Graveler, that's the one. Alright. Potential spoilers here. I am just checking real quick for... There it is. So 2 potted plants. Oh, it's the freaking... Any potted plants. Okay, any potted plants work. Now, the problem is... Any potted plants. So I might end up stealing some potted plants. You know, a substitute I think will work well. Of course, wall hanger there, not gonna work. Did I put it in here? No, I did not put them in here. Which makes sense. Why would I put that in there? Just looking for potted plants. Which I might have, I might not have. It kind of depends. Like, at this point, I'm just thinking, would I have put it here? Would I have put it here? The answer a lot of times appears to be no, but... I was like, I would expect to put them in here, because it's a poster. And I'm just looking for any other thing that might work as a potted plant. Which doesn't look like I got anything that's going to work as a potted plant right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some pictures of some things because I don't have them around, and we'll get there. Feel too mentally drained after working to play Pokopia. Oh, well, I'm glad you were able to catch me too, Isabella. Don't ask about that. I'm just gonna pull it down though. Oh, I should. Hang on, I actually should. I'm gonna throw it up here real quick just so I can take a good picture of it. Make sure I hit a good picture of it. We want camera, Team Rocket wall hanging, and then I want this guy right here. Tall potted plant. Maybe not the potted plant I want there, but it's a potted plant that's gonna work for me. I need to go grab some Poke Metal. Ah, jeez, I wonder if I'm gonna have enough Poke Metal. And there we go. I'll come in here. We'll see if anyone's selling anything first, because they might have some things for sale that I want, and they don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna say no to that. I want 2, so we need 4 Poke Metal ingots. Easy peasy. The 3D printer is such a nice thing to have. Just want to make 1 copy. 5 rare Poke Metal ingots. Oh no. That is too expensive. That is too dang expensive. Playing vicariously through me. That's fine. I'm just glad to see you again, Isabella. It's always nice to have you around. I need to now get rid of some of the blocks that I got in my inventory that I don't need to hold on to anymore. Things like these cobblestone. And this neon flooring, iron tiling, light marble flooring. Let's do a quick little sort here. I thought that might be the case. Another quick little sort, and we are full. But we can go over here and put these in. Then we have... Yeah, it's fine. Not that one. There we go. This one. This is the one we want. But I am happy to have all you guys here. And 8,500 likes. Holy cow, guys. Killing it. Killing it. I don't know why, but I'm supposed to like that likes happen. So I do like that you guys are helping me. Even though you don't have to. It means a lot. Also, we don't need that. That'll go into a different box. These will go in here, though. Actually, I need more metal fencing. Metal fencing is not here. It's in this one. There we go. Metal fencing, let's do another 40, because we'll use it. We got it, we'll use it. I need... Let's look for luxury. That can be painted. That can be painted. And we might still have our guy around. So we'll see. We'll see. Need the luxury sofa. Determined to get me that 10K. Hell yeah. I appreciate you. I do. Yay, 10K. Yay, 10K. We hit it. Hey, we got one of these for that. Yeah. Perfect. I mean, the other one I got is... That one's not as appropriate. Any of these others that I want to put up here? I like we can put some, maybe, like, a couple luxury chairs over one of the other ones. Now 100K, let's go! As far as you get me is as far as I am happy with. So, again, you guys rock. Love that you did it. You did even this much. Oh, thank you for the cat giving a thumbs up. Again, old eyes, tiny, tiny text. Wait, can I... I might be able to do a thing. Hold on. Enhancing. 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 That is a cat giving a thumbs up. Hell yeah. But yeah, the likes, the shares, the follows, they're all things that help get more people into the stream. So that I can talk to them, because that is one of the things I just love to do, is I just love talking to you fine people. So can we let him go around here? Does he... Oh, he's still over here. Perfect. So let's go grab a black paint. Oh, Riona, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're glad to have you here. And Isabella, thank you for sharing the live. My old ass brain didn't think prompting would result in things. That's my own brain doing wrong stuff, though. We're good, though. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those who don't know, I am Elfington. I am a... obviously, I am a VTuber in the PNG form right now. I market myself as a storyteller and as a keeper of names. And I do write stories based on names. I am a proponent and fan of... Oh, I already had one of these. Neat. Hiya, Kendra. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Oh, no, I should have done two. Oh, no, I need more black paint anyway. Stay right there. I'll be right back. You finished your railroad tracks today. That is awesome. I had to make sure I did the same thing. I was talking to someone over on Irium today, when I was doing... I was reading just some general mythology, some Egyptian mythology, and I did one Celtic story over on Irium, and I was talking to people just about the general things we've been doing in Pokopia. Like, oh, you should really do a subway. It makes getting around so easy. You should do a subway. You should do a subway. Just make a bunch of subway stations. I'm like, oh, man, that's gonna be a no from me. That's a little too much for me. A little too much effort for what I'm about. We do that, we do that. Real quick, I just want to see, what does it look like that? Like if I could give it a wood texture on top, I'd do that. Oh, it's still only 2 black? Interesting. Interesting. You're obsessed with this game? It's a good game. You haven't convinced yourself to splurge on a Switch 2 yet, so you like to watch other people play Pokopia? Hey, if you want a similar experience that just doesn't have the Pokemon and has a different, well-beloved franchise attached to it, Dragon Quest Builders 2 has a free demo in the Switch shop, so if you just have a Switch 1, you can get that demo and kind of get a little bit of that out and see if it's even a game that you'd be okay playing. Oh my goodness, I did it again, guys. I need to fix this real quick, and then I will head upstairs to place things. There we go. There we go. I probably did the same thing over here. I didn't! Interesting. Good for me, I guess. Do I have just some benches on me? Sometimes I do. Antique chair, no. Put a cuck chair down. I can make some soft seats. We can make some soft seats for down here. But no, I'll get a regular bench for that stuff. Animal Crossing New Horizons. There is more, like, a wider range of things to do in this game. Get that set over there. We're gonna go ahead and put up, put our couch over here. We'll grab our 2 potted plants. And then we'll throw up one of our Team Rocket logos up here. And we've restored our evil organization HQ. And we'll maybe eventually get a Persian. And then we'll just do... I made a couple of luxury chairs just to have something over here. Can I just, like, squeeze that in there? I don't know. And yeah, we're gonna put an actual ceiling in here. For my own sanity. Put a couple of chairs over here because we can. Hardcore ECNH fan. You're immensely enjoying Pokopia. That's great. Just laying on you and you start tapping her forehead thinking it was your phone to give me likes. Oh, that's wonderful. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, we can just... not that, at least. I think we'll be okay here. We can throw... Like, we can throw a bookcase back here, because, you know those evil people, they be liking to read. At least that's what the news be telling me. So we're going to, change this slightly, but it's okay, because we're going to disappear into the ceiling if we do it this way, and I'm alright with that. We got 20k in the bag, almost. Are you kidding me? Oh, 15k. Oh, jeez. You guys are going at it. That came out wrong. I would like to formally apologize for the way my words occur. I put the freaking... Oh, no. Of course I did. I need to go back and get my ceiling tiles. Because of course I do. Well, weird till I made it weird. And for that, I am sorry. For that, you have my deepest apologies. There we go. Normally, it'd be the Rust Syndicate logo up there, but we don't got that, so I put Team Rocket up there. So we're gonna do the ceiling. We're gonna put some lights up. Hopefully there's no space for the lights. And then we should be good. Did it again. We just need to do this. I know. We all tease. We all tease, and it's perfectly fine. We are good. Alright, so we just need our flooring that I accidentally put away, but we can take this as an opportunity to find maybe... Actually, what if we were to... Oh, God, the iron tiling just works so well up there, though. It works so well up there. We could do... I mean, honestly, if we do iron wall, that might do okay. So again, I got plenty of iron on me. So if we do, what, 120 just to be safe? I need to start making more iron ingots, though, because I have been going through them without replenishing. But it's not like I don't have iron ingots available to me. Or iron ore. I got a couple bits of iron ore available to me right now. That can go in there, that can go in there. There we go. Did I change my entire map when I finish the game, or I'm just building as I go. I'm just building as I go, Kendra. It's what works for me. Like, I don't like to do big terraforming unless it's, like, absolutely necessary. Like, I had to expand out over here. But, like, I didn't flatten anything. I just expanded this area out a little bit. Sometimes if it's a small area, I flatten, like, also for the power plant. For any of the big kits from the Pallet Town area, you kind of have to do that. It's either that or you do what I did up there and just build an island in the sky for it. It's just what... It's a fun thing to do. It's good. It's good. We're good. 18,000 likes! We might be hitting a new high soon, because I want to say... My high was... Okay, I can't remember what my high was anymore. But it was like... It was one of, like, probably my best night on stream, and it was... Because, like, I had 26,000 views on that stream. And I want to say the likes were somewhere around there, too. Bet. You guys are getting there. You're getting there. Alright, so we've got this here iron wall. Alright, we should do it like this. Wait, no, we're gonna put up lights now. We need to put up lights. The lights we're gonna put up are gonna be these surface lights. And it's within enough space. Oh my goodness, we're close enough for it. Perfect. So we go one across. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong one. Hold, please. You get that surface light back. I don't want to keep on destroying things to do so. There we go. Alright. There they are. We only got 6 of these left, which is good. Like, the fact that we're using them up is good. Then we can do just kind of like a couple in the middle. Oh. Dang it. Haha. Take that. It's not the iron wall. It is. There it is. The iron tiling. There we go. So we got our light. We got nice desk here. We got some, you know, a little bit of something over here. 20K, and we got the hand heart. I'm making the sign so you can't see it, but you know, here's this. You guys freaking rock. Thank you so much. And the support, I don't expect the support. I don't ever think I deserve the support, but hey, I'm happy to have the support, and I'm happy to have you guys. I really am. But I think outside of... I just want to go make a couple of benches real quick for the inside seating area. But I think that'll do it for this build. I think 2 hours is kind of perfect for what we did for this one. Oh, we also have to get the iron stuff over there. On the iron fencing. Yep, can't forget to do that. We'll do it. The wireless generators give you such a hard time when placing them below ground. It can be a bit tough, Don Julio. I definitely agree with that. I don't know. I think I've been getting lucky. That's what I'm saying. That's blind luck. Way to go, man. You did it. Sounds so intelligent. Nice. Well, thank you. Thank you. I have a vast amount of experience working with outward-facing customers through different jobs, and many also with inward-facing customers. I do treat them very differently, but I do feel like that has flavored what I do here quite a bit. Some weird words are coming out of my mouth. We're just gonna ignore some of those context. Let's now... We got those. We're good with those. We need a couple of benches. Let's see what we can find for some seating. What do we have for seating already? Flavored. Got those? No. Industrial benches. A couple of industrial benches down there. Looks like that'll fit in just fine. We got... Because they're black, they've got the wood top. They'll match the staircases. What up, Smear Guru? And off we go! Very humble and nice. Nice to listen to when you're slogging away mining poke metal. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I put the frames on the boxes so I know what's in there. That is exactly what I did, Kendra. I put the frames on there, put items in the frames, and that is how I know what I'm doing. Kind of. And let's not kid ourselves. Me knowing what I'm doing is not exactly what's happening here. It is, I have enough experience with gaming, I'm kind of in the right place for stuff. And I will see other people do similar things, and either do the same thing, or I will just flat out say, that's mine now. I'm gonna make that into my own thing. You can't stop me. Oh, over here. There you go. There you go. There you go. So we got those going. We've got now our couple of benches we're going to go ahead and throw down here, just for the sake of it. I'm going to sort things so I can find the benches, because they should be in like areas. We can throw you there, and we can throw you there. Actually, we can throw you there. And then, do we have... Oh. When did I get that? When was that in my inventory? It fits there. That works. I probably picked that up on the island. We're gonna just ignore that I fully missed that existed. But yeah, I'm gonna call this this build, at least for the time being, complete. So let's go in just as we normally would for this kind of stuff. So on the outside of our building here, we of course have our big old wall. What I might end up doing just to differentiate things is change the very bottom to something a little bit different. But the cobblestone wall matches what the aesthetic for the Rust Syndicate's building looks like. It also has, if you were to look at the Rust Syndicate building, it has kind of a roofing with a spiked wall at the top there. So we emulated that. They have some plants growing in their courtyard, so I put up some pointy trees. That's kind of what matches the best. Bamboo would probably be the best. We don't have growing bamboo in this game yet. We, of course, have some pedestals out here with our statues on them to match what the Rust Syndicate has. Inside of here, there's the reception desk, which shall be manned by Arcanine, peeking over the top. And they, in the building, they do have a little staircase down that has little kind of seating-ish areas. And there's enough room that if we had people, they could flank both sides, but we don't got that right now. So we're just going to go to the elevator and head up to the boss's floor, which who knows how high that is. And we come out into the boss's room. Straight away, we hit the boss's desk. The boss itself is going to be this here substitute. because that's kind of what I got for it. That's fine. And he, of course, had his little Zen garden back here, so we have something kind of similar back there. And there was seating and books and things on both sides, so I put those out. But that is what our Rust Syndicate building is. It doesn't look like I said. There are things I would change about it, because as I got to a certain point, mainly the elevator, because I wish the elevators were too wide. If the elevators could be too wide, this entire build would have been completely different. But we got it set up. We're good. We got our space up to the next floor up there, and I think that we're doing good here. And I think that the Rust Syndicate building, I'm sorry, the Rocket Syndicate building. I mean, wait, no, R stands for Rust, right? R stands for Rust. So that is our Rust Syndicate building completed. We did it. We did it, guys. Hooray. So next up, we're going to go ahead and do what we always do. We're going to... is it possible to run out of buildings if you run out of farming areas? I mean, technically, but you've got Dream Islands. You can level a Dream Island, and the next day it'll be right back. So you will always have access to various things. But let's go ahead and do our normal post-build tour. So, of course, we got our Rust Syndicate building done. Let's head up here now. We don't usually start on this island, so I'm kind of excited to do that. And again, guys, thanks so much for liking the live. I do appreciate you. The follows, the various gifts, lots of viewers tonight, tons of likes. We're almost at 30,000 likes, guys. Trying to sneak that by me? Probably will. It's fine. But here we've got ourselves a nice concert bar. So you arrive at the concert venue. Yeah, fine. I didn't see anything. And you get in your line to get into the concert venue. I take everything that I build as if it was Ditto's point of view from the time that its partner visited a place like this. So we got here. We get let in. Inside there's the bouncer's table. There's a little arcade here. Back here, we've got the fight on. It is Pinsir versus Heracross, a very famous fight. Ooh, we got ourselves a new hat. I haven't seen one of these. I haven't seen trace of a Pokemon in forever. Ooh. Trash Site Team V, which I think can go for 2 Pokemon? Yeah, it can. Because it's Dusclops and Dusknoir, right? Other ones that can pop out of that one. Present for the likes. Thank you so much. Yes, for me, my likes. I like it likes. Thank you. We hit the 30,000. What the hell, guys? Way to go. Thank you. So yeah, I knew that one before because my wife told me about it, but still good to have. But yeah, we got the Heracross and Pinsir fight up there. When you come to a bar, Ditto always sees their partner come up here, get something, come back. Didn't really see what was happening back here, but he figured, humans like to read, listen to music, so we put books, we put CDs back here. And he thinks he saw some fridges at one point, so we went ahead and put those back there too. Then over here, of course, we've got ourselves some seating where you can sit, read your books, talk to people while you read books. And if you're sitting here at a place, you probably need something to drink, right? You come to a bar, you don't want something to drink. Thanks for the corgi and the rose and the tiny dinies. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. You get your drink, you come, you throw it away, and then you come here and you dance out all those calories you got from your soda, your sugary soda. Jahira, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're happy to have you here. And thank you for the GG, Kendra. But here you can see we got the Toxtricity twins. They're currently on break, but this is where they put on their concerts. And we're going to go ahead and exit out back. Because we have our build from 2 days ago. Our build from Fridays, we built ourselves a lighthouse. You can see as we're coming up to it, we got a light peering out from the top. It's a very nice, tall build. You can get to bed, have fun. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Kendra. You have a wonderful night. Hitting the hay now. That's all right, Isabel. We won't be going too much longer anyway, so thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the likes and everything. I do appreciate it. When we come up here, I realize I can probably just, like, throw some extra plaster in here just to get some nice even walls with it. But we come on up, and we get to our control room. Of course, every control room needs a control panel, so we got that going. We got some machines, because he thinks he saw some machines when he came up here before. And then we come up here, and we get to see the actual lighting rig. The way that I have it set up is so when you're far away, you can see, oh, there's definitely full light shining out, but then we've got the spotlights to cover the outward look of it. So from there, we're going to go ahead and head over to this building. This is one of the kit buildings. I don't want to go over that. It's boring. You guys will do it on your own. It's fine. We're going to come over here, and we're going to start off. I think we can hit the roof of our mansion, so we'll start off over there. You can see lots of stuff that we built over here. Not popping up in color yet, but we've got it over here. But here is the mansion. This is where, of course, Ditto lives, because his master always wanted something like this. I need to plant some flowers up here, too, at some point. I also need to go ahead and eat some more. So let's eat another simple bread, because we can. But here we got ourselves some nice seating out here, where we can look at flowers and bushes. We'll get things planted up here. Surprised Minecraft hasn't sued. Well, Mr. Serendipity, if they were going to sue over anything, I mean, Dragon Quest Builders exists. Also, like 7 Days to Die is just Minecraft with zombies and slightly better graphics. Like, the building with block mechanic is long gone as being something proprietary. But I get you. But yeah, we got lots of seating out here. Again, I just need to get some things planted. We got lights. We have a nice party area here for the Pokemon if they want to come out here and drink some tea or something. And then we're going to come downstairs, because every mansion's got to have an elevator, right? We come out to our sitting room. I need to add more stuff to this. This room kind of sucks. We're going to come back here to our other sitting area. We got some nice places for Pokemon to exist. Quillava lives here by the fireplace. Back here, always heard his partner saying this is where the magic happens, so he built a little bedroom for where the magic can happen. And of course, you got to have an outdoor pool when you come to a mansion, so we got that going for us. We can now leave this area. Can't wait to get this game. Probably 2 more paydays. Hell yeah. In the meantime, if you want to just get a little taste of that gameplay, though, get Dragon Quest Builders 2 demo on the Switch 1 or many other platforms. You can get the demo and just get a good taste of what the gameplay is going to be like, because this is very similar. Back here, we have Eevee Acres with Leafeon, Umbreon. Yeah, what do you want, Umbreon? To express just how grateful I am for the time we spent together. You gonna give me stuff? You are! Thank you. Yeah, no problem, Mr. Serendipity. Paper! But yeah, Umbreon, Espeon, Sylveon, Eevee lives at the end here, and then of course we have Glaceon, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. Very good. Is Smeargle in the game? Because he's on this part of the island, I will let you know that there is a special Smeargle in the game that helps you with painting things. He's in the trailers, so I'm not... That one I'm okay talking a little bit about. But I try my best not to give any spoilers for too many Pokemon or events that happen. Because again, you're gonna play the game. You're gonna get the game. You're gonna play the game, probably, maybe, or you might change your mind. You play some Dragon Quest Builders 2 demo and say, "Wow, this really isn't for me." But here, this volcano did not exist. This was actually more level to the ground previously. But I built up a nice volcano here for this big giant altar to a fire thing. But I too have always loved Pokemon. I've been playing since Red and Blue back in the 90s. And just like, Pokemon has been a big part of my life. Here we got, yeah, just nice, lots of lava pouring out. And I really enjoyed making the volcano here. I think that was one of the fun builds that we did. When you do get your kits, though, I want you to just take this to heart. Put fun things on the pedestals where they were. I put a refrigerator up here. It has a single berry in it. Just enjoy yourself. Have fun. Do silly things. Do fun things. And don't ever judge yourself what you're doing to what you see other people doing. But here we have ourselves a hot spring. This is one we did on stream. But you come here, you check in at the hot spring, you get in here, and you get nude, because that's also what you do at a hot spring. And then you come in here, wash up, and look at your shame in the full-length mirror. Because everyone likes to look at themselves naked in the mirror. That's what happens. Umbreon, you booked over here. Way to go. But then we come out here, and we got ourselves just the nice onsen going. And it's identical on the other side because, again, Ditto's partner came to an onsen from time to time. And yeah, you just have more of your full-length mirrors, your showers, your locker room, and you exit out. This is your first Pokemon game, but you're really enjoying it. Hey, that's alright. That's fine. Over here we have the build we did yesterday, which is our greenhouse. This one didn't come out quite the way I wanted, and why did that not get filled back in? Give me a second, I just need to... I swear that was there earlier today. I'm just gonna take that one, because it doesn't affect anything being missing. I put power underneath. Is what happened here, so that's why it looks the way it does. Mr. Serendipity, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you. Got a huge night. 32,000 likes, over 350 views today. Hell yeah. We come in here, though. We got ourselves our Ditto Chansey plant. Then we've got, of course, all of our various... we've got our plants in here. We got lots of flowers. Bushes are in here. All of our various food items will grow in here eventually. We got the tomatoes here. Another rose. Thank you, Mr. Serendipity. Thank you, thank you. We got 3 different forms of light, and I'm eventually going to, like, clear this out a little bit and build up and do a second floor in here. So I think that'll work well. You went to a convention market today and got some of your missing Pokemon from the original 150 base set. Hell yeah! That's awesome. Love it. Here is our orchard. It's kind of a small orchard, but it works. We got 2 of every berry tree. Here is where Skiploom and Jumpluff live. They were an event Pokemon from last month. They'll probably jump back in who knows when. Going to bed? Have a good night, Mr. Serendipity. It won't be too much longer either. We're just going to go through the rest of the tour and probably call her a night. But up here we got a nice treehouse where Heracross and Rowlet live. Because you have to have a door to make it a home. I went ahead and also gave them just a nice little deck out here. Then this is the woodcutter's house, which houses Hoppip and Scizor. And then we have a nice little... Ooh. Looks like Venusaur left us some leaves, but this is Venusaur's bush house. We love him for it. Up here, our weird thing that we got off this altar, we replaced with a sprinkler because there's already water coming down, so why not have a sprinkler up there? This is just a pre-built house. Snorlax and Munchlax live there. Up here is my museum. I deeply dislike it now. Not deeply. There are things I want to change about it, but I modeled it after the museum that is in a different area. And I feel like I could do better with it. But it's... right now I've got all but one of the fossil Pokemon that are in the game here. And it just becomes a wonderful rock farm. You want rocks, you get fossils. Then we come down the stairs to our main street, where we have ourselves a little stuffy house. All of our stuffed animals are inside of here. Over here we have a cafe. You come into the cafe, apparently pick up a salad that I didn't mean to. Then I'm going to go ahead and place a salad. You come in here, you pay, pick up your food, grab yourself a drink, and you come out here. It's a nice little sitting area. This place needs some more decoration because we can put stuff up on all these, and I think that would make it look very good. We got nice seating areas out here, and then you leave out here, and you can get yourself more drinks at the old vending machines. Over here, this is currently a house. I'm going to turn it into an information, like a welcome booth. Here we have an open air market, where you can come and Pokemon can sell their wares. This here is my storage room. In here we have our just various, everything I have essentially is stored here with like some exceptions. I got little bits of storage in the other maps, but don't need to worry about that. Back here we have a graveyard, which is kept by Cubone. I want you, don't hate me, please don't hate me, please don't hate me. Cubone and his roommates, Ghastly and Haunter. But you know what's okay? We got a Marowak, so he now has, Mom is back and helping watch the place. We got that section done, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at our floating island up there. It is exactly what it's like. It's just some mysterious stone and some moss-covered stone as well as ice. Just because it's up so high, you need that. And we have, of course, our various lifts to get up there, because you don't always have access to be able to be a Magnemite. And what if you need other Pokemon to get up here, like I did? Because we need other Pokemon to build that giant thing up there. Big tip, if you get to a place where you're okay jumping off, you can just jump off of these. And it works quite well. But yeah, we came up here, we built this this big old place. I'm not going to talk too much about it, because again, spoilers, but that's nice. Next up, we've got ourselves a little fishing shack down here at the end of our boardwalk, where you can come out fish. You can mess with your captain's wheel, because why not? In here, you can do some fishing stuff. It's kind of small. There's not a lot in there. So we're just going to ignore the rest of that. We'll check out the boardwalk last. Over here, we're eventually going to make Burning Mon. A Pokemon-themed Burning Man, so we'll get some, like, RVs and tents and things up over there. We'll come up to the beginning of it, where we got our wacky waving, for, what is it, the wacky waving, arms-flailing inflatable Sudowoodo. A little surf shop. You always see these at beaches. Just a little shop where you can get lots of different things. Down here, we have our actual beach, where we have all these chairs. We have a little bonfire area. We got some lifeguard stands. We got a glowing thing in the ground that I want to pick up. Also, always, unless it's on a dream island, replace your divots. Just replace your divots. It'll be fine. We got lots of little picnicky areas. We use some small rectangular rugs painted to look like nice striped beach towels. And we put some of the Pokemon plushes on there. I have a nice little shower station here, because you always see those at the beaches too, because you don't want to bring sand up onto your boardwalk. But last but not least, we of course have our boardwalk here. We're starting off with a nice dunk tank. So we got, you grab yourself a fruit, you throw it at the target, and then down you go. Splash, splash. Of course, we have you can't have a boardwalk without some nice photo opportunities. So we have a nice little cutout right over here. And I can show you guys just a quick little picture of my wife and I. We went ahead and got in the same game and took a picture together. Over here, we've got a little more arcadey things. I want to get it. I want to expand this out just a little bit. Thank you, Chihira. We've got a claw game, a giant claw game. We're using a pen as the joystick for that, and then inside of here, you can come and grab your various Pokemon plushes out of this. And sometimes you get stuck. Or you know what? Pikachu, you're gonna have to move. Over here, we of course have a jump house, or a jumping castle. Bounce house, that's what it is, bounce house. That's the word I was looking for. We used one of the Snorlax beds for that, because I think that works very well. And we have a couple of food stands, this one for your fried foods, this one for your fruits and your beverages. And then, of course, we have my pride and joy, my Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel itself, this was one of our big builds. This one took maybe about an hour and a half to complete. But I had a lot of planning out on this one and got a lot of it kind of ready beforehand, so that's why that one didn't take quite as long. But you come up here, you know what, let's... Evie is watching the ride. You come here, we got ourselves a control panel. We used an audio panel to work as the control panel for it, because you always need a control panel for your rides. But you come up to your Ferris wheel. You get in your seats here. You sit down. They close the gates behind you, and you get going. From there, I've got lights all the way up and down because they're always very lit up and colorful. I somehow got the dimensions on a circle perfect the first time for this, so it just worked out. I couldn't have been happier. We got various seating all the way around, and I'm very proud of this. I think it worked out quite well. All right, but we're gonna go ahead at this point. As I said, it's a work night. I need to go ahead and get myself some sleep, which I have not been very good about this. Thank you so much, Susanna. I appreciate you. We will be back playing more Pokopia on Friday. I am live still. I am live 9 p.m. every single night. But what I do and where I'm doing it are a little bit different. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I am live TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. And then Monday through Thursday, I'm live on Irium, which is a VTuber platform. It is the largest VTuber platform from Japan. That they opened a U.S. branch. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, Jahira, thank you so much for the... What is that? What is that? That's a big thing, isn't it? Thank you, Jahira. That means so much to me. It's a galaxy. Thank you for the galaxy. Aw, that means so much. Thank you, thank you. Again, old man, I need a... What I need to do is I need to print out a legend of all of the gifts that can happen, because people give me gifts, I don't know what they are unless they're the super common ones. So when they give me gifts I don't know, I feel embarrassed, I feel bad, because I should be more grateful for this stuff. But that's my past trauma speaking. We can ignore that. Anyway, we're live on Irium Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. And then 11:30 on Friday, we're also live on Irium. And then we choose just random times on the weekends to go do just kind of stuff here and there. So if you want to see some of my other content, which is story related, where I write and read my own stories, check me out on Irium. It's free to download, and it's a fairly friendly experience. But I do want to thank everyone for joining me. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for the 34.4 thousand likes. Nearly 400 viewers, the followers. Thank you all so much. It means so much to me. I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful night, a great week ahead, and we'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye for now.